Mommy has some clients who are moving into their new house soon. And so Mommy got them a gift. Here we go. What's that? It's a coffee table book. Typically, if I have clients that are buying a new house, I always like to get them a custom closing gift, something that suits them really well. And these particular clients are really into interior design and architecture, and it's a brand new condo that they're moving into, and it's beautiful. And I thought that this would look really great on their coffee table. Do you like it? Yeah, it's heavy. What about this one? Look. It is officially August 1st, 2024, and it is a beautiful day out. I just picked up a coffee at my favorite coffee shop in town, Discovery Coffee. They just opened their new location on Oak Bay Avenue. They were previously on Oak Bay Avenue, but it was a location that was a little bit tired. It was very, very charming, and I'm kind of sad to see it going away. But their new location is super modern. It's in the bottom of this very beautiful, very high-end condo building called the Red Fern, and it's across from the Red Barn Market. It's in Oak Bay. It's got this like great energy. It looks awesome inside. They've done such a beautiful job. And life has been busy lately. We have a million home projects on the go as always, and the deck is still a work in progress. I know some of you are probably thinking, how is it possible your deck project is still underway? But Richard's basically a one-man show. He has had a little bit of help, but it is basically just him that is doing the bulk of the work. But we're almost there. I reckon a couple more weeks and it will be completely wrapped up, and then we just get to enjoy it hopefully for the rest of the summer. So this morning I am down at the beach. Well, not quite. I'm actually at the Oak Bay Marina. I was looking for somewhere a little bit quieter than the coffee shop that I could take you guys to give you a little bit of an update. And yeah, it has been a busy couple of weeks. I feel like one of the things that I love about real estate is that there is never a dull moment. You never know quite how your year is going to evolve or how every week is going to play out. And the spring market was actually a little bit slower for me than typical. But this summer, the last couple of weeks has been very, very, very busy. I've gotten 4 buyers under contract just in the last 8 days. And 3 out of 4 of those were actually first-time home buyers, which is really nice to see because I feel like first-time home buyers have not been in the market quite as much this year. A lot of them have been priced out with the higher interest rates, and it's nice to see them starting to come back in. So that's really great. A couple of these clients are YouTube clients who are looking to move to Victoria. So one couple was a young professional couple. They bought this really great 2-bedroom condo at Dockside Green, which is this sustainable eco-green building in Vic West. So they're going to have this super walkable young professional lifestyle. They're going to be able to bike anywhere they want to, and super excited for them and their new chapter here in Victoria. They don't move here until November officially, but they're moving from Toronto, and it's going to just be such a nice change in pace for them. I think that's what they're really seeking, is more of that island life. And then I have other first-time home buyers that just bought this beautiful new townhouse over in the Gorge area. Again, young professional couple who just want this incredible bikeable lifestyle, and so they are in a prime spot for never having to get into their car unless they really, really want to. And then I have some other clients that just bought a beautiful home out in North Saanich. We haven't accepted offer on it. We haven't removed conditions just yet, but super excited for them. It's such a nice, serene, peaceful area of Vancouver Island. And that area specifically holds a very special place in my heart because we have family property out in that area as well that's been in our family for 70 years. So typically a lot of people that move out to that area, they end up living in that area for life. My dad also lives in that area, and there's a lot of his neighbors have been out there for 30 or 40 years. So not a lot of turnover in that area, and it's a great place to consider if you're kind of like, we want to move one more place and set our roots and be done with it. North Saanich and some of the specific neighborhoods like Deep Cove in that area can be really great places to consider. Discovery Coffee has to be probably my favorite coffee in town. Discovery or Little June, but I'm quite particular. I don't love Starbucks. I find Starbucks is a little bit bitter, but Discovery just has this richness and this creaminess, and it's always spot on. I feel like the general consensus is that the market has picked up a little bit more in the last couple of weeks. I certainly know that from chatting to some of my other colleagues. Perhaps it's due to interest rates dropping in more recent history. And yeah, it's nice to see more activity in the marketplace and building a little bit of consumer confidence to come back out shopping. Business is really busy right now, which is great. I've also got quite a few YouTube clients coming out to the island in the next couple of weeks. This is a big part of my business. I absolutely love helping clients make the decision as to whether or not they want to relocate here to the island, and if they do decide that they want to relocate here, then helping them narrow down and navigate, which is going to be that just perfect neighborhood that ticks as many boxes for them as possible. So I've got about 4 clients coming out next week, most of them from Ontario, a couple from Vancouver, and I'm really looking forward to showing them around. I've also got a listing going live next week, which I'm really excited about. It is a great property, it's a great home, and they have just finished, not quite finished, I think the next day or two they're going to be finishing this massive kitchen renovation. They are transforming the kitchen, and I think that it is just going to make such a great first impression on the market. We've got photos and floor plans, and I'll probably shoot a video for my YouTube channel next week, and excited to share that with you guys. So if you were going to say, hey Ainsley, how's the market? I think I would probably tell you pretty similar to what I've been saying, is that, our market is more balanced. It is a little bit slower than it has been in the last couple of years, but well-priced properties that are move-in ready in a desirable location are still getting snapped up pretty quickly. Not seeing a lot of multiple offers. That is really not something I've seen in the last couple of weeks. There's been a couple of instances in the last couple of weeks where I felt quite confident that I was gonna be competing on a property when I was writing an offer for a buyer, and even told we were gonna be competing by the listing agent. But at the end of the day, when we actually got around to submitting our offer, it turned out we weren't competing after all. So that was very refreshing on the buying side. And still seeing some subject to sale offers. I personally haven't written any of those in the last couple of weeks, but I know other agents are still seeing a lot of subject to sale offers flying around. This is definitely the market to have success with that, where you need to sell your house to move into another home. This is the kind of market where you're going to have a lot more success with that versus when it's a hotter market and properties are moving a lot more quickly. There's much less of a chance a seller is going to entertain a subject to sale offer. So if you need to move, this is a market to consider doing it in. If you need to sell your current property, this is a market to consider doing that in. On a personal front, I did something new last weekend, and it was really, really fun. And I didn't think I would love it as much as I did, but I played golf for the first time. So my brokerage had this brokerage-wide golf tournament held at UBC over in Vancouver. If you have not been to UBC, it is a beautiful university campus, and the golf course did not disappoint. It was so beautiful. We had the most beautiful weather, and we had our little team, and we were all dressed up in costume, but I just didn't anticipate that I was going to enjoy playing golf. I've played mini golf before, but never officially played golf on a proper 18-hole course. Have to say, it is a all-day event. It is very much a commitment. I don't know how a lot of people have time to play, because 18 holes, I don't think I would want to do that again. I think 9 holes could be great, but we did something called best ball, so you didn't have to play every single shot for every single hole, and that sped things up. But it was super fun. I don't know what it is. I've always just had this kind of thing about golf where I thought it would be really, really boring, and it was definitely not boring. And I want to get back out there again. And yeah, the scenery was just so much prettier than I thought being out there, and there was lots of shaded spots, which I didn't anticipate, and it was fun. So if you are looking to move to Victoria or looking to navigate, which neighborhoods might be a great fit for you here in Victoria, I would love to hear from you as always. I would love to help you. If you're looking for a golf buddy and you also are new to this golf thing, maybe we could try it out together.